Welcome to this lecture. You may think that you will never be able to survive without sugar or dessert, but research tells us that sugar is not as innocent as it seems. Quite the contrary, it is actually believed to be pretty harmful. If you consider the amount of sugar and refined flour that most children eat, it is clear that we've got a pandemic on our hands. Let's quickly look at an example of how sugar can sneak its way into our pantry without even knowing it. If we look at this Honey Nut Cheerios, it says it's made with real honey, it has no high fructose corn syrup, which is an absolute no-no, and it's simply gluten-free. You've got these beautiful pictures at the back, the natural products, the oats that's inside of this Cheerios. But if you do look at the ingredient list, it's whole grain oats, which is good. And then secondly on the list, it's sugar. So I've just showed you an example of how sugar is basically everywhere. And we usually think that sugar is only a naughty empty calorie, but I really challenge you to think again, because leading scientists actually say that sugar is responsible for 35 million deaths annually worldwide. So it's certainly not as innocent as you think it is. Let me share with you a few quick facts about sugar. Dr. Nancy Appleton, a clinical nutritionist and author of her book Quick the Sugar Habit, has compiled a list of 146 reasons why sugar is dangerous. We will only look at 5 of these reasons because we don't have time to read through 146, but I challenge you to look into this subject and learn about what sugar does and how dangerous it is. So here are the 5 reasons why you need to think twice before eating sugar. Firstly, sugar feeds cancer. Not only that, it also contributes to osteoporosis, cardiovascular disease, and diabetes. Sugar also interferes with your hormonal system and therefore creates malabsorption of proteins and important vitamins and minerals. It causes food allergies and reduces our defenses against bacterial infections. It is said that 1 teaspoon of sugar reduces your immunity for up to 6 hours. Sugar can also contribute to eczema in children. Sugar is a huge contributor to hyperactivity or decreased activity in children. It also contributes to a lack of concentration, anxiety, and crankiness in children. Sugar also greatly assists the uncontrolled growth of the Candida infection, causing digestive problems such as irritable bowel syndrome and fatigue, to name a few. Let me quickly teach you something about reading food labels. Now, the order in which the ingredients are listed on this label will tell you something about the quantities. So if you see whole grain oats are basically the first ingredient in this ingredient list, then it means that most of this consists of the whole grain oats. Something that is very interesting is that sugar is number 2 and honey is only number 4. So that means they've included a lot more sugar than the real honey that they advertise in this box. So that's just a simple example how you can read food labels, see in which order you will find the sugar, how much sugar they put into all the ingredients and the items that we buy. I hope that is helpful. This is the end of this lecture. In the next lecture, we will talk about how much fruit is allowed in your diet if you want to lose weight. Until then, be happy and healthy.